In my younger years, my father always advised me not to be quick to judge. As a result, I always inclined to reserve all judgments, but even I have a limit. I live in a small house amongst many millionaires. One neighbor in particular owned an extravagant house. His name is Gatsby. And on the other side, in the East Egg, lived my cousin, Daisy Buchanan. Nice place you got here, Tom.
Thank you.
Oh, Nick, it's so nice to see you again.
So nice to see you.
So, Nick, what are you doing?
I'm a bondman.
Oh, how rude of me. This is my friend Jordan. She's a famous golf player.
It's a pleasure to meet. Pleasure.
So, where do you find yourselves living?
I live in the West Egg.
By any chance, do you know Gatsby?
I don't know, it's single.
You must know Gatsby.
Excuse me.
I apologize for being so rudely interrupted. You're such a slut. How could you be doing this? Gatsby person is talking about
I'm not
Speak no
cheating.
more, I'm trying to listen.
I can tell. Is something happening?
So you don't know?
I don't.
Tom has another woman in New York.
Another woman?
Yes, and she has the audacity to reach him at his house.
This flapper slut. Why do you keep slapping me? I'm sorry you had to hear all that.
I must go now.
Alright. Bye. Bye. Well, she seems like a nice girl, doesn't she?
She does.
Nick, you should come by more often.
I will.
Okay.
Well, have a good day. Bye.
Bye. See you soon.
So what are we doing here?
We're stopping here. How are you doing, Listen?
Good.
That's good to hear.
See you later.
I want to see you.
I can make that happen.
I'll meet you at the usual place.
Okay.
So doesn't her husband question her?
He believes she's going into town to see her sister. He's quite ignorant. But I believe it's time to go.
Okay. Well, it was nice and all, but I think I gotta get going.
No, you must stay. Myrtle will be upset if you leave. Won't you, Myrtle?
Yes, please join us. My sister's gonna come any minute.
I guess I can stay a while.
Excellent.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, this is my sister Catherine. This is Nick Caraway.
Hi.
So where is it that you live, Mr. Caraway?
I live in West Egg.
That's interesting. I went to a party there last month and I met the host, Mr. Gatsby. So do you know Mr. Gatsby?
I suppose so. I live right next door.
You know, he's a cousin of a famous crime boss.
Really?
Yeah, I would hate to get involved with him. You don't know what could happen. Both of them can't stand the person they're married to.
Can't they?
No, I still don't know why they're married. Why did you do it? Why did you marry him?
Because I thought he was a true gentleman, but I was wrong. He's not even fit to lick my shoe. I can say her name all I want. Daisy, 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 Daisy.
Myrtle, please stop now.
Why? I have the right. Daisy, 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 Ah!
I think I really overstayed my welcome. I think it's time for me to leave. I wanted to get out of the apartment so bad. Here I had learned and contributed to the dark secrets of humanity. One night I was able to attend one of these parties that I'd seen so much of. One of Gatsby's men had personally delivered an invitation to my house that morning. I was one of the few that had actually been invited, so I knew I had to make an appearance. I got dressed up and headed over to Gatsby's, but when I got there, I felt lost. I didn't seem to know anyone, and I couldn't find Gatsby, the host.
Hello. Nick, I thought I might see you here since you live right next to Gatsby.
I wanted to talk to Jordan, but 2 dolls came up to her, along with 3 guys, and they were talking about how Gatsby killed a man who was a Korean spy and all sorts of rumors.
Well, it was really nice talking to you.
You too, bye.
I was just trying to find a mysterious guy named Gatsby.
Well, let's go find him.
Have I seen you, old sport? Weren't you in the 4th infantry group in the war?
Yes, I was.
I thought you were. Maybe we should hang out sometime and talk about it.
We should.
How is everything? Are you having a good time?
Yes, everything's great.
That's great.
Mr. Gatsby invited me, but I haven't seen him all night.
That's because I'm Gatsby.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
I thought you knew. Guess I'm not a good host after all. Well, I have to go right now. I'll see you around. If you need anything, just ask.
All right, I'll see you. Who is he? Do you know him?
That's Gatsby, a man like any other.
But who is he? Where's he from? What does he spend his everyday life?
I heard he's an Oxford man, but I don't believe that.
What? Why not?
It just doesn't seem true. It's not realistic. But at least he throws great parties.
Miss Baker, Gatsby would like a word with you.
Me?
Yes, you. Will you follow me?
Nick, you won't believe what I've just heard. How long were we in there?
Oh, quite a while.
Gatsby told me so much. I'm in pure amazement. Call me, come by, visit me.
Okay. So what did you and Jordan talk about yesterday?
Oh, Nick, what do you think about me?
I mean, who are you?
Why don't I tell you a little bit about myself? That way you don't make false opinions about me. Well, God's truth, I am the son of some wealthy people, all dead now. I grew up in San Francisco and then went to Oxford. It's a family tradition. Well, when my family died, I came into a large sum of money. And as a young man, I used it to travel. But then when the Korean War came, I decided to join. I think it'll help me forget. Well, I want you to know these things because I need to ask you a big favor. You'll hear about it later when you and Miss Baker have tea together this evening.
Are you and Miss Baker going out?
Oh, no, of course not. She will speak to you about the situation.
Well, it was a nice talk.
Good day.
Good day.
Several years ago, there was a big house that belonged to Daisy. She was gorgeous. One day, she said hello and called me over. She told me she wasn't going to the Red Cross with me that day. There was an officer totally in love with her named Jay Gatsby. Then Daisy became different. She hung out with older people and was angry because she couldn't see an officer leave before he went to war. Then she met and married Tom, but she never seemed happy. Then, when she heard about Gatsby, she was curious. That's when I remembered him.
Well, doesn't he just go see her, or have you arranged a meeting?
I think he's been hoping for her to show up at one of his parties, but she never has. He wants her to see his house, which is why she has to come to your house.
Does she want to see Gatsby?
It's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, Jordan. Goodbye.
Bye.
Is the food ready?
Yes, Gatsby, it's on the table.
Is the lawn mowed? I mean, she won't come unless the lawn is perfect.
Yes, I did that last night.
She's here, old sport. She's here. What do I
We're
do?
still together. You're gonna be okay. You go get the door. Come in.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
I'm good. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you again, too. Oh. Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Well, see me again. Okay.
Still blossoming with beauty. Get it?
Yes.
Would you like to sit?
Yeah, of course.
How have you been?
I've been good, and you?
I've been good.
Okay.
Well, I see you guys have some catching up to do. I left some snacks on the table. Help yourself to eating them. Gotta go run some errands. Bye.
Okay. Bye, Nikki.
Bye.
Bye.
That was so fun. That was really fun.
Good time.
Well, it looks like you guys have bonded.
Well, I believe so. I remember how wonderful our conversations used to be.
You're so sweet. The conversation must have been really well if you didn't even touch the food.
Well, I've had a wonderful time. But would you like to come to my house?
Oh, that'd be lovely.
Nick, would you like to come?
No, I wouldn't like to intrude.
No, I insist.
Well, if you insist.
Oh my gosh. What a lovely house you have.
Why, thank you for noticing. It's been a lot of work.
And all these knickknacks and everything? I mean, I've heard of them from rumors from all the parties that you've had, but I would have never imagined them being this exquisite.
Well, speaking of parties, I have one this upcoming Saturday, and I would love for you to come.
Oh, well, that sounds lovely. I'd love to come.
Well, then, it's a date then. Or, I mean, plan.
Yes, a plan. Oh, well, everything is so beautiful, but I think I must go.
I would rather you stay.
It's really been a lovely evening, but I still have to head on out.
Well, I had a wonderful time too, and I'm sure you'll have a great time at the party.
I'm sure I will.
Nick, would you mind leading her to the door?
No problem. Hey, so are you gonna invite Tom to the party?
Of course. Look, don't be worried. I have a plan. I'm much better at this little game than he is.
Sure hope you do.
Daisy, I think we should go. This isn't our type of party.
Certainly not. You've just never taken me to one.
Well, I guess I've particularly never gotten along with Gatsby. Speaking of which, where is the old sport?
Well, I don't know. Go ahead and get some drinks and I'll go find him. We don't have a lot of time before Tom spots us, but let's run away. At this moment, I don't want anyone more than you.
Oh, let's go then. On his in.
All right.
Watch out for Tom.
I will. Oh, don't go now. Tom's looking. Never mind.
Oh, hi, Tom. You finally got the drinks.
I had him for about 25 minutes. Looks like you found Gatsby.
Well, I do apologize, old sport. Well, when she saw me, she had to.
I don't want to hear any excuses, Gatsby. I just want to get out of here.
No, you must stay. Just give it time.
Time? Is that you spend my time fooling around with my wife?
Well, no. That's not all true. He was just showing me around his house. After all, I haven't been here before.
I just want to get out of here already.
Well, I guess it is best that we leave. Do you mind, Gatsby?
Not at all. Maybe next time.
I don't think there'll be a next time, Gatsby.
Bye.
I'm a failure, Nick. This party was a flop. She didn't even like it.
Gatsby, for several years you waited for the goal of your dreams. I think it's time you stop trying to repeat the past.
Repeat the past? Of course you can.
Thank you for coming to lunch, Jay. Tom, can you go get some wine? Also, don't you have to write a letter?
Such a hot day. Why don't we go into town?
Yes, going into town sounds great.
Tom, I think it's time you know the truth about Daisy and I.
What is he talking about? What do you have to tell me, Daisy?
Tell him, Daisy. She never loved you, Tom.
What are you trying to tell me is my wife never loved me? Is this true, Daisy?
Tell him, Daisy.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
Daisy? Daisy!
After Myrtle's death, Tom told Wilson who did it, Gatsby. And when he heard this, Wilson sought vengeance.
I see my brother must have made it from you already. Green, just like Daisy's light. Tastes good. Daisy!
God, what have I done? Gatsby?
Gatsby? Gatsby? Gatsby. Even though everyone came to his parties, no one came to his funeral. Not even Daisy. Those people were a rodent crowd. Gatsby was worth a whole bunch of them. He was such a dreamer, wanting something he could never have. No matter how fast he ran or how far he stretched his hand, he would never be able to reach it.